Every human behavior carries a meaning. Behaviors, good and bad, are purposeful, meaningful, and goal-oriented. Even if often not consciously, people act out behaviors based on their understanding of a thought, how they are feeling, or because of something they want or need. When children act out, such as having tantrums, there is always a reason behind the behavior. Think of behaviors as similar to the symptom of an illness. The symptom is an outward sign of not being well, but it is not the cause of the underlying disease. It's therefore important for parents to seek to first understand the reason behind a behavior before deciding on the appropriate approach in handling it. In the example of young child throwing themselves down and crying and kicking, having tantrums, he or she may be tired, hungry, or otherwise uncomfortable. So, there are reasons why children sometimes exhibit inappropriate behavior. Children exhibit inappropriate behavior when a child's physical and emotional needs are not met. Many are the times that we neglect the feeling of our children. We neglect their emotional needs. They need comfort. They need care. They need loving words. And also physical needs. They need clothes they admire from others. So if this child's physical and emotional needs are not met, sometimes this child will exhibit inappropriate behaviors. Everyone loves to be heard and understood, and this also includes children. Children needs and loves to be heard and understood. So most of the time when children are not heard and understood, they end up exhibiting inappropriate behavior in a home. When this does happen, they find a way often bad of getting the attention of their parents. They find a very bad way of getting attention from their parents. Number 3, children sometimes exhibit inappropriate behavior when the child wants attention or they feel misunderstood or ignored. A child will exhibit inappropriate behavior because they need attention, they need to be understood, and they feel ignored. Number 4, when there are no rules or the rules are unclear or inconsistent in the family regarding expected behaviors. When the rules are inconsistent in the family and they are unclear regarding the expected behaviors, children tend to exhibit inappropriate behaviors. When the child feels invisible or unnoticed or get attention only when he or she is negative or undesirable behavior, it's very bad as a parent to only give the attention to the child when he has done a negative thing. So children exhibit inappropriate behavior. And also number 6, modeling from parents or other adults. Children are like sponges in absorbing what they see. They will copy the good and the bad. They will test out behaviors to see, to understand whether these are acceptable or not. So, as a parent, when you notice inappropriate behavior in your child, how do you deal with those bad behaviors? The first thing you do is you review the behavior and check out the similar situation. Is this child doing this for the first time? Or he or she has been doing this for a while. So if the behavior will have safety consequences, as a parent, act immediately to make sure the child is safe from physical harm. Evaluate the intention of the child's behavior and what he or she might be aiming to achieve. Remember that he or she is unlikely to be able to tell you with words. That's the first step. The second step, always look for triggers. What is triggering this kind of behavior? This includes the beliefs, the interpretation, feelings, situations, places, or people that might influence a particular behavior. Take time to consider what the trigger and the child's reaction might be about. The steady thing is, do not assume that the child knows what is expected of him or her. State family rules clearly and reiterate consequences. Many are the times that parents set rules in the house, but they don't have clear rules and consequences in connection with the behavior. So as a parent, make sure you enforce the consequence. If the child is old enough, discuss with the child what the consequences should be. There, this child will understand. Do not assume that the child knows what is expected of him or her. State family rules clearly and reiterate the consequences. If the child is old enough, discuss with the child what the consequences should be. Do not address the child when you are still angry or upset. Wait until you are calm. Doing so will reinforce negative attitudes. Don't hesitate to walk away if the child is safe, and take a moment to get your own behavior and emotions under control. Focus on the good. Acknowledge and celebrate desired behaviors, and try to focus less on the undesired. Employ positive communication. Do not yell at the child from a distance, because what you say is less likely to be remembered and understood. Address the child at eye level. Look inward and seek to check if you have modeled this same behavior. Take a second look at your role modeling as a parent, and again redirect the child's attention. Distraction can work very well with young children. Model and role play the desired behavior as a parent. Model and role play the desired behavior. Children learn well in action. These are some of the reasons why children misbehave, and the solutions, or how you can deal with those inappropriate behavior if seen in a child.